All right, this is total body strength. We're going to be working in blocks today, starting with the warm-up. We're just marching or jogging in place. The warm-up has 6 exercises. They're 20 seconds each. And we're going to go through 2 times. Nice, easy start to the class today. Keep the feet still, about hip distance. Just cross the arms over the chest and open. You can even round through the top of the spine and then pull the arms through the hands. Very similar structure to last week's class if you were here.
3, 2, 1.
All right, arms come out in front. We're just going to do a little torso twist, pivoting off of the toes, getting that nice rotation. Side to side, super easy. Once again, I forgot to tell you to start your watches. So if you guys use your watches to track your workouts, go ahead and start it up now. You're not losing too much. Squats in place. Depth is up to you. Push your weight through your heels. All right, it's official. I started my workout.
2, 1.
From here, we're going to bring the feet together. Roll down the spine, reach to the toes or your farthest point of flexibility, and then roll it back up. Imagine that your spine is a bendy straw. So we're bending the straw down, and then we're peeling it back up nice and tall. Let's take this one all the way down. Walk it out to plank. Step forward with the right foot. Step back, forward with the left foot. Come back. We want to try and plant the foot down next to the hand. Alternate sides. One more of each.
3, 2, 1.
Come back to stand. We're going to roll through that one more time. If you were jogging or marching in place, take it to a jog. Let's get the heart rate up a little higher. And we can stop the feet, cross and open. If you want to keep the feet moving, you can do a little step touch as you cross and open. We're changing up this next one. Instead of a torso twist, we're just going to do a nice lateral reach over. So the feet stay still. We're opening up the side of the body. Reaching, stretching out those shoulders.
Three, two, one.
Squat it down, the weight through the heels, chest lifted. Looks like a couple more people joined. Thank you so much for signing on today. Appreciate you coming here. It looks like it's a lot nicer than we expected. Feet together, roll it back down, reach to the toes, and then roll it back up. If you want, reach the arms up at the top. All the way down, all the way up. Last one here, we're gonna walk it back forward into our plank. Right foot comes up in front of the hand, step it back, switch sides. After we're done our warm-up, we have a little tiny 30-second break, and then we're going to hit block 1.
3, 2,
walk the hands back towards the feet, roll it all the way up. So it's our first tiny break. We have 30-second breaks throughout class today. You want to grab some water, grab some water. Let's get those weights handy. If you have options, go with your lighter one for the first round. Thanks, Elena, for reminding me about the turn on your watch. So just like the squats and the warm-up, depth is up to you. We're going to start with weights on our shoulders for round 1, block 1. Drop down into your squat. At the top, press overhead. Let's keep the hands in a neutral alignment, neutral position, palms towards each other.
That's halfway.
Halfway already. We have level change within the blocks.
1,
So some of the exercises will be standing, some will be down on the ground. Zottman curls, we curl up, rotate so the palms are forward, press down. Rotate, curl up, rotate, press down. Let's think about keeping those elbows underneath the shoulders, almost like you're trying to hug the rib cage with the top portion of your arm, elbow to shoulder. So really squeezing it in narrow, trying to keep those elbows from floating forward.
3, 2, 1.
Third exercise, we're gonna come down into a low plank. Keep the weight in your left hand, right forearm down, knee down, tap in front, stop the spine. Tap, pull up. Now, if your weight option that you have available is too heavy, just use your hands or maybe bend at the elbow. You have options here. We're gonna stay on this side for round 1 and then switch for round 2.
3, 2, 1.
From here, let's go into a kneeling position, and we're gonna lean back, weights to the chest, lean back, hinging from the knee, keeping a straight line from the knee through the hip and the shoulder. So we're using the glutes, using the core musculature to pull ourselves back up. We get a 30-second break after this, get one more rep.
1. Raise.
And then come on up when you're ready. We're gonna go through those 4 exercises again. If you do have a heavier weight option, maybe you try it out on this next one. The benefit of the timing structure as opposed to reps is you don't have to worry about keeping up. You just do what you can in the time that you have. Pay attention to your form, listen to your body. Take it to where it's a challenge, but not over the top. But also don't sandbag it. You guys can do it. You're strong. You've been coming to every class.
2,
Let's get those weights. Back into thrusters, weights to shoulders, squat down, press overhead. So if you've upped your weight here, you can get more of that explosive snap coming out of the bottom of your squat, getting the weights overhead.
That's not right.
15 seconds to go.
3, 2,
Hold it at the top, stand up nice and tall, palms forward, elbows under the shoulders, curl, rotate, and press. Zottman curls, really working the arms, hitting those biceps.
that's not right.
Everybody likes some glamour muscle work. Five seconds to go. Let's get one more rep.
2,
We'll come back down to the ground.
3,
Left forearm this time. Weight in the right hand. Modified plank. Tap it down. Pull it up. If your modified side plank is too easy, you can always step the feet out so that the bottom knee is lifted. It's up to you.
3, 2, 1.
Going into that kneeling position, let's bring the weights out in front of the chest again. Lean back, press the arms forward. When you come in, bring them back to the chest.
That's not right.
Halfway through, if you want, arms open at the top, close together.
Three, 2, 1.
All right, another 30-second break. Here's how we're different than last week. We're going to go through all 4 exercises a third time. This is going to be your best round. No break after this one. We're going right into a 60-second power move.
That's not
Get your water now. I'm going to get mine. Get ready to hit those thrusters.
Three,
Weights to the shoulders.
1.
Think about how many reps you got the first round through. Maybe just get one more rep.
That's not right.
Halfway through. Go right into that shoulder press as you come up. One more rep.
3, 2,
Stay up tall. Stockman curls. Bring it up. Rotate. Press it down. Try not to swing through the spine. We want to keep those shoulders stacked over the hips.
that's one way.
Take the momentum out of the movement. Going back into side plank. We're going to take that right forearm down.
1, 3,
Weight in the left hand. Pull it up. Now maybe if you were doing your modified side plank, you're stepping that bottom knee out. Maybe if you were bending at the elbow the first 2 rounds, you're extending. Let's switch sides. Just 15 and 15 here.
three, two, 1.
Back into that kneeling position. We're going to change it up one more level, one more option. Let's go weights overhead. Pull it back down. Keep your core engaged here. Belly button into the spine. This is just a level up option. You don't have to take it if you don't want it. 5 seconds. We're going right into our full minute power move. Let's stay at the bottom. Separate the weights to the shoulders. Bring one foot forward and then the other. Then step it back down. Surrender as we go down, down, up, up. If that is uncomfortable to you, squat, come up. Reverse lunge, come up. Squat, come up. Switch sides, come up. If you want that full range of motion, full movement, hit those surrenders with me. We have 30 more seconds. If you were leading with the right leg the whole time, switch left and vice versa. We got about 20 seconds left to go here. Slow, controlled movements. You can do this. About 10 seconds left. Then we get a full 1 minute break before we move on.
3,
Last one.
1.
All right, drop the weights down. Go ahead and grab some water. Hit me up in chat. Let me know how you're doing. We're throwing away all of those exercises from block 1 as we move on into our second block. How are we doing? Full minute. Hopefully that's enough time for you guys to grab water. Hop on over to your laptop or your computer. Give me a quick hello so I know you're still doing well.
That's not right.
Definitely wore the wrong shirt. Unless you really want to see how much I'm sweating, which is a lot. I'm so glad this will be saved for posterity. All right, we got about 10 seconds to go. If you have 2 options for weights, grab your lighter one now. We're going to step forward with the right foot, step back with the left, make sure the heel stays up.
1.
As we bend the knees, the arms come up to shoulder height, come back. We're going to switch after 15 seconds.
That's not
So we
right.
switch forward foot, same thing. As we drop, the arms come up. As we stand, the hands come back down next to the hips. Rate of movement here is up to you, so as fast or slow as you want to go. Let's stand all the way up. Hinge from the hip. Row, keep the elbows lifted, extend the arms, bring it back in, reach it down. So we're here, row, extend, bring it in, reach it down.
That's not right.
Accentuate that nice flat back. Try not to round through the T-spine. We're going to stand up nice and tall after this rep.
1.
Reach the right arm forward. Meet it with the left. Pull the arm back like you're pulling the string on a bow, shooting an arrow out in front. So we get that nice rotation. Here
That's not right.
to here. Let's switch sides. Reach it out left, pull it right. Again, that nice rotation. Visualize you're pulling back that string letting your arrow fly.
2, 1.
Down to the floor, no weights on this one. We're gonna take that right forearm down, or right palm down, sorry, I know what I'm doing. Left arm up, we're just gonna lift and lower, tapping the toe down. Think about creating a nice long line
That's not right.
from the wrist through the knee, all the way out to the ankle when that left toe taps the ground. We're gonna stay on this side for round one, switch it to the other side on round 2.
2, 1.
All right, 30-second break. Come on up, grab some water. Let's see how we're doing. Awesome, glad you like it, Amber. Renee, I'm glad you're sweaty. I am also very sweaty. We're going back into those split squats.
That's not right.
If you would like a heavier weight option, definitely feel free to use it here. I'm gonna stick with my lighter weights because I go from 5 to 15 and I'm just not there yet. If you do have a heavier weight,
2,
you can always bend at the elbow.
1.
Let's go ahead and get that left foot in front of right. Bend at the knee, take it to shoulder height. If you've switched to a heavier weight and it's not really the appropriate weight for you to go into that full extension, bend at the elbows.
That's not right.
If you do 90 degrees, switch your forward foot. If you do 90 degrees, it's going to be a lot easier than 180. You can adjust to where it's right for you.
3, 2.
All right, step it all the way up. I'm going to try that hinge and row with a heavier weight. We'll see how it goes. We hinge, row, tricep extension. Pull it in, release it down. Hinge, row, extend, reset. Halfway through.
That's not right.
Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Squeeze those triceps at the top of your extension.
3, 2, 1.
Stand up tall. If you have to switch weights like I do, go ahead and switch. Archers, offset stance. Pull back. Take it together. Pull back. Take it together.
That's not right.
Switch sides. Reach it out. Pull it back. Almost through round 2.
2,
Weights come down. Left palm to the floor. Drop the knee in line with the wrist. Extend the leg out. I'm too close to my weights here. Lift and lower. If you want, stack the shoulders.
That's not right.
Five more seconds, then we get another 30-second break.
2, 1.
All right, 30 more seconds here. We go back to that split squat with our lat raise. We have our 1-minute power move right at the end of this block. So just know that you're gonna have to conserve a tiny bit of energy. Got about 10 seconds left. Challenge yourselves in these split squats. Can you drop a little lower? Can that back knee kiss the ground on the way down?
3, 2, 1.
One foot in front of the other, drop and lift.
That's not right.
Halfway, switch your forward foot. Be mindful of that forward knee. Let's not track too far in front of the toes. If you need to, hop it out.
3, 2.
All right, hinge, row, tricep. Hinge, row, extend, pull it in. Let's stand up tall. I have to say, you guys are like my saving grace from all of quarantine. Aside from my awesome team at the Hafter Center, you guys that have been logging on and coming to class every week, I really appreciate it. You guys are amazing.
2, 1.
Stand all the way up, last set of archers. Stay strong. We switch at that halfway point. That forward wrist is right in line with the shoulder. Switch your forward leg, switch your forward arm. Last 15 here. We're down to the floor.
2,
No weight.
1, 4,
Right palm down. Right knee down. Reach it up. Slow and controlled. Try not to drop that bottom hip towards the ground. Quick transition to the other side. Flip it on around. Too close to my weights again. We make it work. In 5 seconds, we're going to our power move.
3,
We're doing a man maker.
1.
If you guys do not like man makers, stick to your squat or reverse lunge that you did in round 1. Stay down here low. Get into push-up position using your weights as a handle. We're gonna push up, row, row, walk or hop the feet in, stand up tall, just like you did in that thruster. Take it back down. Hop or walk to plank. Push up, row, row, and repeat. We have a full minute here. So you can really slow down the movement to get it to be the most effective for you. Challenge yourself. We have 1 minute break after this. Then we have a core round. 2 times through. Can we get 1 more? Stick with it, you guys. 5 seconds.
3, 2,
All right.
brace.
We are going totally unweighted for the core round. So you can drop those weights off to the sides. Leave them there. Grab some water. Let me know how you're doing in chat. Whew. Also, they're called man makers, but for the purposes of class, we call them woman makers. 30 more seconds of break. How we doing? I got the full sweat waterfall. In the core round, we're gonna be totally down on the floor. I'm gonna do my best to stay in frame for you guys. We're starting in a low plank to dolphin. So it looks just like a high plank to a down dog. The only difference is that we're staying on our forearms. Go ahead and set it up here.
2,
Forearms down,
4,
press back. Ears between the biceps, picking the hips up, pivoting off of the toes. Still only 30 seconds of each movement, and we still have 4 of them.
that's
The only difference is that we're just doing them twice. We got about 8 seconds to go. Stay strong.
3,
Drop it all the way down to the floor. Light fingertips behind the ears. Toes stay down. Drop the chest. Lift. Back extension. We have a small range of motion here, but we have a lot of opportunity to engage the low back.
that's
So think about squeezing those shoulder blades together, drawing the elbows in as you lift the chest. 5 more seconds.
3,
Let's go ahead and flip it all the way around. Give me one nice stretch. Legs out, arms overhead. Reach. Draw the right knee into the chest. Circle it up. Reach. Left knee in. Repeat.
that's not right.
15 seconds to go. Speed here is up to you. Just very light heels to the floor.
3, 2,
Relax it all the way down. Bend at the knees. Walk the heels into the glutes. Palms to the floor next to the hips. Lift it up for that bridge. Walk your feet forward, right, and then left. Walk them back, right, and then left. So it's forward, forward, back, back. Try to keep the glutes lifted, pressing the hips up towards the sky. If you want more of a challenge for stability, reach the arms up to the ceiling.
2, 1.
Rest it down. We have 30 seconds. Now we're going back into that core round from the top. We're going to stay in low plank to dolphin. Your option to make it more challenging, hold your plank. When you're in that plank, count it out for like 3 seconds. Press into dolphin really quickly, reset, engage your core. Count it to 3 in your head and repeat. This is our last 30-second block of each 4 exercises, and then we're going right into our cool down.
4,
Hold it, shoulders right over those elbows. 3, 2, 1, hike, reset. 3, 2, 1, hike, reset. Keep working, challenge yourself, feel your abs. Total body engagement here, push through the toes, heels over the ankles. Almost done, you guys, 3 seconds.
1,
Drop it all the way down, back extensions. We're down and up. If you want, reach the arms out in front of the head, elbows into the side, like you're sweeping it up, pulling it back down.
that's not right.
10 seconds to go. Drive those toes into the ground, don't let them lift.
3,
Flip it on over. Knee circle crunches. Full extension. Bring it up. Switch. Bring it up. And switch. Exhale on your way up. Use your breath to work with you when it's hardest. We got 5 more seconds. 1 more move.
3, 2,
All the way down, heels to glutes. Again, that challenge is to reach the arms overhead. Walk your feet forward and back. Glutes stay lifted. We slow it down here. It gives you a second to catch your breath.
that's not right.
Feel each part of the movement. Let those quads, glutes and hamstrings fire up.
3, 2,
And drop it all the way down. Hug your knees into your chest. We're going to stay down here on the floor for the first part of our cool down. Roll out through the spine. Now, if you feel like you absolutely have to get up and grab some water because you're so hot and so sweaty, that is totally fine. Just come back to the cool down when you're ready. Make sure you come up slowly if you're grabbing your water so you don't get dizzy. Let's bring the knees into the chest at the center. Go ahead and roll yourself all the way up into that seated position. Palms down next to the hips. We're going to bend the elbows. Press back up. Lengthen through the arms. Point the chest through the hands. Extend the legs out. Point those toes up to the ceiling and reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Let's reach towards the toes. Stretching out that posterior chain. Let's do that one more time. Stacking the spine. Inhale it up. Exhale. Let's go into that forward fold. And roll it up. Come on to one hip. Knees bend. We're going to flip them underneath. Into our tabletop. Knees under the hips. Wrists under the shoulders. Drop it down. For cow. Nice deep breath here. Inhale. On the exhale, switch it to cat. Coming into neutral alignment, straight line from the tailbone all the way up through the top of the head. We're going to reach that right arm out to the side. Cross it under the left. Reach as far as you can go, and then drop down, sitting your glutes back towards the heels, letting your body weight help stretch out through the shoulder. Come on back up in the center. Reset in that neutral alignment, reaching that left arm out to the side, and then crossing under as far as you can go. Glutes back to heels, sitting down, stretching out through the shoulder. Go ahead and bring both hands together. Hop up onto your toes. Push your hands back towards the knees. Extend through the legs. Coming into your standing forward fold, reaching the hands down towards the toes. If you can reach the floor, go ahead and grab the floor. Maybe grab onto your toes. If you're not quite there, bend the knees a little bit. Heel toe the feet out just so they're outside of the hips. Take the hands up above the knee, drop the chest, look forward. Take a nice inhale here. Exhale, round it out. Pulling the spine to the ceiling. Inhale, drop. On this exhale, let's roll all the way up, bringing the arms overhead. Inhale and lift,
2, 1.
and exhale down. All right, if you had your watches on, turn them off now. I got that one this time. All right, so this was total body strength. Again, we worked in those blocks of exercise. If you prefer one way over the other, the past 2 weeks we've been doing blocks and circuits. If you prefer the old way, let me know. If you like this way, let me know. I'm here for you, so you guys tell me what you like to see in class, and I'll do my best to be accommodating to you. Thank you so much for logging on today. Okay.